Those were the craziest freaking games in my entire freaking life. Have you seen those? And if you haven't and you're watching this in the intro, my friend, well, know one thing. The fruit of the day is the blackberry. And I'll get out of here. What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I hope you're having a wonderful freaking day. I know I do, because I will be getting some currywurst after this, and I'm very happy because I'm so freaking hungry. Also, my friends, the giveaway is still going on. If you want to participate, there's a link right here, that one, that you can check out. If there's no link because you're watching on TV, well, first on, thanks for watching me on the big screen. I appreciate it. That is pretty darn cool. Second of all, well, you just check out the giveaway video. It is easy to find, and you have until Monday, midnight. So, when the clock strikes 23:59 on Monday, that is the last 60 seconds that you have to do it. So, go ahead and do it really quick, my friend. I will be waiting. And time is up. So enough with the yammering. Let's get into the dirty Dimir hammering. Oh, I love Dimir. If you know me, you know that I love Dimir. And this deck is chef's kiss delicious. It is exactly what I want a Dimir deck to do. It has card draw, it has disruption, and it has a very nice finisher with the Invoke Despair and the beautiful Tomohito art style. So, how do we win the game? Well, we have some ways to win the game. We have Kaito to, you know, make ourselves these drones. And they don't look like drones to me, they're more looking like, I don't know, horses with horns or something like that, or little dragons. It's weird. It doesn't look like a drone to me. A drone for me is like something that flies around. This does not even have wings. So, we can do this, but it's just the smallest win con. Our main win condition is Sheoldred, you know, draining our opponent, Teferi tokens, beating them down with our little tokens, and of course the 4 Invoke Despair that we have right here. And the rest is pure disruption, pure pain for our opponent, and just, you know, keeping them from ever doing anything. If we're up against aggro, well, we have 3 Path of Peril that we can play thanks to our Raffine's Tower for more. We have the freaking Gopher Throat, we have the Cut Down, and we have 2 March of the Wretched Sorrow, so that we can gain the life back that we're losing to freaking aggro. And that, my friends, is one of the most important cards in the meta right now, trust me. So, with these cards we can make certain. We also have 2 Lilies. So with the Lily, you know, we can just make them sacrifice something. If they only have 1 creature, that is pretty darn freaking good. The Celestus also gains us some life, and the Sheoldred gains us some life, so don't you freaking worry about that, my friends. So, together with Sheoldred and Teferi, we also have infinite freaking life gain, because we can just, you know, draw a card every single turn, and if we draw 2 cards each turn, that is 4 life. 4 freaking life. What else do you want, my friends? And if we have the Gix's command, and also, you know, I forgot with the Path of Peril, we can just wipe the board, give our Sheoldred +2/+2 in life gain, and slam in there for a lot of freaking damage. Card draw wise, we have Teferi, we have Vraska to draw some cards. We have Kaito that, you know, can draw us a card if we really want to. Most cases, we just want Kaito to protect us. Very darn good. We will be doing that. Look at the spidery boy. Just amazing. So, because the +1 creature can't attack or block you until your next turn is pretty darn freaking good. And trust me, that is a thing that is so good. If you Path of Peril and then they only have 1 creature left, pretty good. They can also not block your shed when we are attacking in. And that is all I freaking want. So, card draw, card draw, card draw, card draw. Phyrexian Arena. I only put 1 in here because it's not that important. We have enough card draw with these 3. And you know, we rather have this, or even the Celestus on turn 3 to crush our opponents with something bigger. Then Reckoner Bankbuster draws us a card, attacks in if we really want to. This is a very sneaky deck, trust me. It is super darn freaking sneaky and super darn resilient to make disappear. We have 3 of in here. Some people say other counter spells are better, but in the early game, especially in best of 1, the make disappear is crucial, my friends. People might be playing around it, but then it also means that they're not doing anything. And if you think about what we said, that we're a disruption kind of deck, that is exactly what we want. Talking about disruption, making discard cards is also very good, because we draw so many cards that we really don't freaking care about discarding 1 or 2 lands during the whole game, also with the Reckoner Bankbuster. So yeah, pretty darn tasty. And once more, they're going down to, I don't know, 6 life. You play the Invoke Despair, bam, that's it. You know? And that is very good. So Sheoldred will be doing them really darn freaking dirty. And I love it. Is there anything I forgot? Well, remember that you can always turn creatures into treasure. So we have removal here. And we can give them poison counters. And we can proliferate, which is also darn good because, hey, play this turn 3, get to 4. Turn 4, you're on 5. Turn 5, you're on 6 with Vraska. And now you can use the Liliana if you freaking want to. If you don't want to, hey, it's still alright to do it 1 turn later and keep the Liliana freaking around. I want to put in some Takanumas in here. I totally forgot. So if you want to put in 1 or 2 Takanumas, do that. But it's also not that important because, you know, we have so many Planeswalkers. We will have 1 or 2 of them running around in our hand most of the time. Also, we have no way of getting other things back. So, you know, losing our Invoke Despairs would be very darn bad. And as our Sheoldred is the only creature, also our Gig's command, it would not be looking too freaking tasty. So think about if you really want to bring in a Takanuma. If you want to, hey, that's totally up to you, my friend. You can freaking do so. But I, in all honesty, would not recommend it because we are good enough already with the deck as it is. Once more, beat down with the spirits, beat down with Sheoldred, and wham! Invoke freaking Despair. Don't forget, this also can beat down, so hey, all is well that ends well. And trust me, things will end well, kings will fall very, very freaking deep. And oh my lord, the first game that I played was absolute freaking madness, my friends. Pure madness. Trust me, you want to see that in his whole entirety. So, and how many games are there today? Well, not that many, but look at the time. It is still pretty darn crazy. So thank you all so very freaking much for tuning in. Thank you all for the support. And also, I know nobody here likes to see Azorius decks. I will in the future try to reduce the Azorius decks to a minimum because the last 2 have been the worst performing videos in a long freaking time. So I really wonder, what is up with all of you freaking Azorius haters out there? It is just such a fun way to play the game if you're evil like me. So thank you all so very freaking much. This is Kings Will Fall, New Kings Will Rise. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you in those Invoke Despair games. Yeah, I had nothing. I finally admit the guest name, which was for you like 3 days ago, I think. Yeah, it should be. I am no time traveler. I don't know how this works. And yeah, it was with the Is It Creativity deck. So yeah, if you want to get into Mythic, that is the deck for you, my friend. It's Explorer. You have to learn a little bit of Explorer, but it is. Why am I all the way over there? I should be all the way over here. So, we're up against Mono Red because, you know, these sleeves are used by Mono Red players primarily. Nobody else uses these sleeves. And they have Jaya, you know, it's like very obvious is all I'm saying. It's very obvious. But we do have 2 removal spells. And we do have the Reckoner Bankbuster. So, oh, I shall eat my words. I hope we're not getting screwed by lands. That is my only hope. Obi-Wan. We're getting screwed by lands. Okay, I kept the 2-lander. It's my own freaking fault. What are you? 5 colors? They're 5 colors. They're an Atraxa deck is what they are. That is a nice card to have here, my friend. A very nice card to have here. Here comes Atraxa. So we need our counter spell more than anything else. Oh, okay. So they have a lot of lands here. I'm still pretty darn certain that they're an Atraxa deck, you know? You cannot fool me. You cannot fool me. Oh, what are you doing here? Fable of the Mirror Breaker? I think it is. I think it is. So, they're turning it daytime because they want to draw even more cards. Well, in that case, let's draw a card here. It's not a Reckoner Bankbuster. Why not? Why the heck not? Alright, so they have a lot of freaking land draws that they want to get rid of. A lot of them. Poor freaking opponent. Poor opponent. All of the land drops. Freaking all of them. I'm going with Teferi here. I'm making myself a little one of these. Because next turn, if I go with the Vraska, you know, I can pump up the squad really efficiently. Really darn much so. And I like pumping the squad. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. So, do you have your attraction? Do you have your 5 color spell and exercise? What is this? Yo, what? Why? What are you doing to the artwork? What are you doing to the artwork? What is going on here? What is this? This battlefield search a library for a land with basic land type reveal. What? I've never seen this. I have in all my life never seen this card. Like, no way I've ever seen this. Maybe I have, but I can't remember. Like, why should I freaking remember a sprouting goblin? That is not what goblins do, man. That is not what they do. They don't sprout. They shout and throw themselves at each other, you know? Like goblin grenades and stuff. The Leyline Binding. For the Teferi? For the Teferi, alrighty. Oh, freaking righty. We still have the Vraska here, you know? That is still okay. And I wonder if they have more Leyline Bindings. Also, there is a chance that we do find, you know... The Celestus is alright here. Let's also draw some cards, you know? Why the heck not? First things we're attacking in. Let us see what they're doing here. Not doing anything is exactly what I want him to do. Okay, so all of your Celestus life down the drain, my friend. Down the drain. And now we're doing this because of, you know, I don't want this to draw a card, you know? Sacrifice a land, whatever. That is nothing that I want to see here. Nothing at all. Alright, they still have another Leyline Binding or something like that. The Joint Exploration, Buffalo Soldier, in the heart of Dominaria. Exploring those Hedrons, or whatever those are. So, they do have drag to the bottom, which gives -6, I think. So I have to be careful about that. But we could also find, like, you know, an Invoke Despair here. Could we even play it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could play it. We could freaking play an Invoke Despair. So I'm all for it. That would get rid of their Leyline freaking binding. So that is pretty darn good. Okay, that is fine by me. You do that, my friend. You freaking do that. Nope, could not find it. Reckoner Bankbuster first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. Losing the treasure here is absolutely alright, you know? Absolutely freaking alright. Another Celestus. Not exactly what I want to see here, to be honest. Not gonna lie. I mean, all the card draw is just very darn good. Once more, if they do have another Leyline Binding, I do have another Vraska, so it's not even the worst that could happen here. It's not good by any means, you know? Our hand is very, very, like, anti-aggro right now. And since I playtested this deck, I have encountered 0 aggro decks. 0. Yeah, that is kind of what I expected. So what do they have here? Oh, all of the things they need. All of them. Another Leyline Binding. The Kami War. But they have to decide. Do they want the Leyline Binding? Do they want the Kami War? What do ya want, my friend? What do ya want? That is the question. They're going for the Leyline Binding. Because they can play it here, you know? I mean, it's smart in a way. But in the same time, I'm just playing another one. So, I could also, you know... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm doing it for 5 only. I'm drawing here now. Another Reckoner Bankbuster, eh, Buster? Okay, I'm getting rid of you here. Goodbye! If their last card that I don't know is another one, well, then that's just Pichadori. And then, well, there's nothing I can do about it, is there now? Alright, now an Invoke Despair wouldn't even be that good, you know? Alright, now they can draw a bajillion freaking cards. But that is still alright. I can live with that. They're down to 36. I will not be able to mill them because I have no Jace in here. But I still have cards that would help me. Those are none of them, though. Those are seriously freaking none of them. The Make Disappear is super darn good here. Super darn freaking good. I will draw a card here. Hopefully find something of value. The Sheoldred, eh? Well, they do have the drag to the bottom, so my Sheoldred would just, you know, get eaten up here. So they're drawing all the cards. That is fine. I mean, they just draw 3 cards, right? It looked like they drew so much more. So much more. How much is Atraxa? 7. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They do have enough to pay for the Atraxa if they want to. There is the land now. Beautiful. What did I get rid of? Oh, I want to get rid of the Celestus, not of the Reckoner Bankbuster here. I mean, it happens. It happens to the best of us. Which most certainly is not me. With all the Path of Peril, I'm not even that afraid, I have to admit. I'm not even that afraid. They will draw themselves out before we do, and we will just freaking mill them, you know? That is all there is to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now they don't have enough to pay for the Atraxa. They just don't. Well, they do have enough to pay for the Atraxa, but they don't have enough to pay for the Make Disappear. So, hey, that's good. I like it. I really do like it. So what you gonna do here, my friend? I still wonder where my 4 Invoke Despairs are. You know, normally if you're playing a deck like this, everything should be Invoke Despair. Freaking everything. Alright. Yeah, that's fine with me. You can do that.
So you've chosen to die.
Wow, I have never heard that. Okay, yep, once more they will just mill themselves. I don't think that there's anything they can do here, you know? They will just freaking mill themselves, and that is the end of the story. Alright. I will be playing my Sheoldred here. Why? Just because I can, that's why. Just because I freaking can. Alrighty. Take action, yes please. The Phyrexian Arena is pretty darn tasty here, so this time I will not push the wrong button. Like, I am known for pushing wrong buttons, yes, yes. Phyrexian Arena, though, cannot be played here because I want to keep up my Make Disappear. I do have the Celestus. So let us just chill here. Let's just do nothing. I mean, doing nothing is what I do best. Just what I do best. Alright, draw these 3 cards, lose 6 life. That is all good with me. And you're down to 26 cards. Once more, I honestly don't believe that they have any way of winning this. They will just mill themselves. I will just control them so hard. I do have all the board wipes. I do have everything. Another Leyline Binding, eh? What are you targeting, though? My Shelly? It is my Shelly. Well, in that case, let's just do this. And see what they're freaking doing. So they have all 3 Leyline Bindings. I have seen 0 Invoke Despairs in half of my deck. But that's good. That means that there's somewhere in there, you know? So, they do have enough mana for everything. So let them exile my Vraska. Why not? That's alright. She has done what she was supposed to freaking do.
This fight won't matter at all.
This fight won't matter at all. Because, you know, Phyrexia and all of that shebang. I mean, with all the Path of Peril, what are they even supposed to do? Does this have haste? It doesn't. So I don't even care. I don't even freaking care. They have 1 Leyline Binding left. We have 6 draws on our Reckoner Bankbuster. What do you even want? Yes, my turn. Okay, even more land is not what I want here. But I think that we can go with the Phyrexian Arena now. And just chill. Draw more cards. We're on 32, they're on 25. Once more, I think that we just win here, you know? I was like, do you really have another Leyline Binding here? Do you really have all 4 of them? And I did not see a single freaking, you know, Invoke Despair. That is just absolute madness. Yeah, absolute madness. Okay. Passing the turn. once more, I'm pretty darn certain that we will just mill him. You know, that is just what this deck will be doing for them. What are you returning? They are returning their Leyline Binding. Okay, I mean, I have all the cards to discard here, you know? I don't really freaking care. It's a Phyrexian Arena? Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and do that, my friend. I really couldn't care less. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was. So, we do have to go for the throat. This is not even like an artifact. Yeah, so we can just destroy it. Okay, they're slamming in there. And that's it. Are you doing anything else? Nope, nothing. I like to see that. If you're doing nothing, that is absolutely alright with me. Jace? Oh, heck no. Oh, I really need that Invoke Despair now. I really freaking do.
Will be educated in Phyrexian's ways.
Now watch him mill me 3 Invoke Despairs. Now watch. Oh, thank you, game. Oh, freaking thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. Really freaking do. Okay, alright. So. Well, that is okay with me. For now. For now. If there isn't a Traxa coming down now, I'm okay with that. And not a Courier's Briefcase. I mean, they're on 22 now, you know? That is pretty darn tasty. And we do have our Invoke Despair. Can we play both? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could, right? But it doesn't do anything because they have all the things they need. I could go for a Path of Peril before I do that, so that I draw 1 card out of it, but I honestly don't see any reason to do that. Freaking none so ever. So they have to make a decision. Do they give me a Planeswalker? Or do they give me a freaking, they're giving me a Planeswalker, it seems. At least we got rid of Jace, you know? That is already very darn important. Very darn freaking important. Maybe they're even giving me Sheoldred here. Who knows? You know, good thing I did not play the Sheoldred before. I would argue. But that's an argument for another day. If they can mill me here, I will be very darn freaking sad. Very darn sad. Okay. So we're on 26, they're on 22 cards. Let's get in there for some damage, shall we? Freaking shall we? There's no need to go for the throat here. I will keep that go for the throat for the Kami War. I'm still afraid that they might have 2 Jaces, you know? If they do have 2 Jaces still left, well, we're pretty darn screwed. I have seen 1 up until now. Freaking 1. Alrighty. Here's a point where I really wish I had my own Jace. You're still losing a lot of life here to the Sheoldred, you know? I'm a huge fan of that. I'm a very, very huge fan of that, not gonna lie. Alrighty. Maybe we can even get him next turn. I don't know how yet, but maybe we can. So what are you doing here, my friend? Every card you draw will be doom for you. Freaking doom. So you really have to think about what you want to do here. I still have 26 cards left. Once more. If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Archangel of Wrath. Okay. Nothing I want to see here, but it's okay. We're going back to 12, we're on 12. So, I still get more life than they do, and they're down to 18 cards. So we will have to see what they're doing here. Another Jace. It's right here, right away. Okay. Let's draw here. See what we can find. What are you doing, my friend? The Kaito. Okay. Like, where is all of my Invoke Despairs? In all honesty, where are they? Where freaking are they? So they can move me down to 10 cards. Which is terrible. Freaking terrible. Oh. Okay. Alright. If you want to do that, you do that, my friend. Question is, how do I win here now? Once more, I still do have Invoke Despairs, you know? There they are. There they freaking are, finally. Freaking finally. So, Path of Peril. Invoke Despair. Good, I like it. Getting rid of Jace here. I think that the leyline binding here, you know, it doesn't really matter. What a game, man. What a freaking game. I cannot believe this game. This is just absolute freaking madness. No matter who wins here, totally deserves it. Totally freaking does. We can never go down to less than 15 cards. That is just a thing. Alright. Now I am just attacking in. And that's it. Doing nothing else. I don't want to draw cards. Still keeping the Path of Peril for, you know, you never know. You never freaking know. Alright. I can live with that. You have another burn down the house? You have another Jace coming down? The Sprout Goblin. Alright. They're down to 17 cards. Question is, how many Jaces do they have left? How many Jaces do you have left? I wonder, I ponder. Also, I've only seen one Atraxa, so they are afraid to use another Atraxa. Pretty darn certain that they are. Okay. They're still drawing cards. Questionable to say the very least. Very, very questionable. Good thing that they got rid of my Sheoldred before, you know? So, we're drawing here. Okay. Alright. Bringing down Kaito. Bringing down Shelly.
Ready, Pom-Pom-chan? We put our skills to the test.
Pom-Pom-chan, really? Really? Okay. Getting rid of this Sprouting Goblin. Now we are crewing. And just slamming in there. Bringing him down to 5.
Thanks for the help, Pom-Pom-chan.
Do I really need to do that? Decline. And, I can still draw one card. Another Invoke Despair is amazing here. Okay, I think that we can win here. I think we can win. Is this a 2-cost? It is. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. All that matters is that they don't get 2 Jaces down now. If they do get 2 Jaces down now, well, it's going to be terrible for us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want them to spend their mana. That is the only reason I'm doing this. One, two, three, 4. So they cannot play 2 Jaces here. Perfect. Very much perfect. Alrighty. The Kami War. Once more, I don't want him to have anything else afterwards. They don't, you know, they could have a counterspell. You never freaking know. You never freaking know. But now they don't have a creature. And we can win with the Invoke Despair after 25 minutes of gameplay. The most intense hands and forth there ever freaking was, my friends. The most intense there ever freaking was. Okay. So what you have here now? If they do have a creature, it can mostly be a 2-cost. They don't have anything. They freaking don't have freaking anything. Good game, my friend. Good game. It was a real good game. MtgA, in all honesty, this was one of the most intense games that I've ever had in my entire freaking life. I was so afraid of your Jace. I was so afraid of everything you were able to do. But in the end, after 25 minutes, Malone reigned supreme. Did I have fun? In all honesty, I did. And I respect my opponent today very much. Big love. Alright, let's hope that we encounter Rock Salt. Rock Lobster? That we encounter a freaking aggro deck now. Because my brain cannot take another one of these games, man. It's not. It's mono blue. It's mono blue. Okay. I just said it can't. It's the CGP mono blue list from yesterday. Okay. Rock Salt. Alrighty, you do that. Well, if they play a counterspell here, we know that it's not. Let us see if they do. They're not playing it. Okay, so I really think that this is just a CGP list from yesterday, you know? No, it's not. They are playing counterspells. Alrighty. More freaking righty. Well, let's just chill here. Wait, what they're doing? You're not doing that. No more card draw for you. Not in my house, you don't. Okay, I think they missed a land drop here. Yep, alrighty, I like that, I really do. That's attacks, my turn. Here comes Lily. If they have another Spell Pierce, it is what it is. You know, nothing I can do about it. They do have another Spell Pierce. Just on time. No, they don't! Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Okay. Alright, I like it. Really freaking do love it. Slip it. Get out of here, game. Get far, far out of here. Far, far freaking out of here. Just, I don't want to see you anymore. You can leave now, game. You can freaking leave now. I had enough of you. Alright, so this is where we lose. This is just where we freaking lose. Yep, alrighty. All freaking righty. So, do you have more card draw, though? I cannot believe that they had to slip out the back, man. A slip out the back. Alright. So, well, I mean, hey, that is 2 negates, you know. That is just whatever you want, whatever you need. You get it. You freaking get it. The Haughty Djinn. Well, that's pretty good for us, isn't it? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, get out of here, man. Get freaking out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. Another Tolarian Terra. How much work does it have? 2. Bring down Sheoldred here. Alrighty. Alright, we are still alive, you know? We are still freaking alive. Unless they have another slip out the back, then we're pretty darn dead. Pretty darn dead. So, they're still missing land drops, eh? They have another Haughty Djinn, eh? Well, in that case... we're doing this. And this. If they do have another Fading Hope, so be it, you know? I cannot play around everything here. I just can't. If they do have another Fading Hope, or another slip out the back... yep, okay. They don't. They don't. They didn't have it here. They didn't have it here. Are you attacking in? The Madlet, they are. They freaking are. Okay. That's good, I like it. Maloney does like it. There's a thirst for discovery. We're still in it. And if they don't want to discard a basic land here, they have to, you know, discard 2 cards. So this was a draw 1 card. It was a draw 1 card. Okay, beautiful. The Consider. So it's a top deck wars now, my friend. It's a freaking top deck wars now. And we will see who can win it. Another Tolarian Terra. Let's try to get rid of it. We can get rid of it. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Bringing down Lily, but we're not doing anything with her. I don't want to lose my March of the Wretched Sorrow. Okay. Now I can do this.
Drop it.
Discarding another slip out the back. If they don't do anything for the next few turns, I'm very darn happy. Very darn freaking happy. Alright, Path of Peril, you can also go. I cannot believe this game. I really can't believe this game. The Blue Sun's Twilight. Are you kidding me? Now here comes a flow of knowledge. I'm just waiting for it to happen. The Make Disappear.
You won't be out.
Flow of knowledge costs how much? 5? It was a Make Disappear for them as well. Okay. Whatever they play afterwards, I can just counter that, you know? This is going to be one crazy game, my friends. One freaking crazy game. I can guarantee you that much. And what do you have here now? I mean, the Celestus is pretty darn nice, you know? I just got rid of whatever they have here.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I don't want to draw a card for nothing. And next turn I can just, you know... If they have a creature, I can just destroy it. Decline. I'm afraid that it might be something that I really want. Like this. Like frickin' this. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, frickin' yes, baby. Alrighty. Oh, frickin' righty. So, now we're making them choose if they want to keep 4 or 3 lands, you know. I mean, the choice is clear. The choice is pretty clear. But keeping them from having lands is pretty darn good in my eyes. I'm not gonna lie about that. I cannot believe this game. I really cannot believe this game. Up until the last drop of madness, it was freaking here. Alright, we're doing this because I really need the life gain. I really freaking do. Oh my sweetest lord. Okay. Take action, yes. Okay, alrighty. I really do love this. I'm a huge fan, not gonna lie. Not gonna freaking lie. Hey, Scoop, get out of here, mono freaking blue. Oh, look at my White Sun's Twilight. I got you so good. I got you so good, man. Oh, Liliana did you dirty, my friend. That is what happens. Those were the craziest freaking games in my entire freaking life. Have you seen those? And if you haven't and you're watching this in the intro, my friend, well, know one thing. The fruit of the day is the blackberry. And I'll get out of here. Alright, I have time for one last game and then I have to, like, do other things, sadly. But hey, it is what it is, you know. We're going first. I love the hand, thank you very much. Are we finally up against an aggressive deck? I mean, they're playing Koth, they have, you know... Oh, we are! We are up against an aggressive deck. Okay. I need to keep these go for the throats for my, Oh, Felden! Oh, Felden! I don't like you one singular bit. You need to go. Right away. Right freaking away. We'll be going with the Celestus here. The only thing they could have that would really scare me is a, what's-his-face, you know, the little goblin. But we will see if they even have it here. Please don't have it. Please don't have the squee. Nope, it's just another Kumano. Alrighty. And a bloodthirsty adversary. Alrighty. That is all fine with me. Because I just will, you know, Path of Peril you here. I wish I would have drawn a land. That would have been very darn cool. But there was no land for me. None so ever. So depending on what they have here, we can just Liliana them. Still afraid, my friend. Still afraid. The Shivan Devastator. That's devastating. Alright, I will not do anything here. I will, in fact, get rid of the Phyrexian Arena here. So I can counter something now, which is good, and I can destroy something now, which is also pretty good. I need more board wipe. Nope. And you, my friend, need to freaking get out of here. Alright, so it will turn daytime here as well, which is pretty darn tasty. Pretty darn freaking tasty. Ooh, Kaito. I don't think that we need Liliana, to be honest. This is pretty good also. Because if they're destroying the Monastery Swift Spear first, they will also lose their etching. Oh my lord, emotional damage! Okay, alright, I like that a lot. Oops, sorry my friend. Here is Felden now. But you know what I say to that? Not today, my friend. Not today. So you cannot attack anymore.
I won't quit until Kamigawa is safe. Ow.
And now we will start our freaking comeback. I mean, we're still, you know, very much in danger, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But we are gaining life here. So that is pretty darn tasty. Pretty darn tasty. Okay, down to 4. Gaining the life here. I don't need that land. Thank you very much. The Reckoner Bankbuster, eh? Let's draw here.
Circles around you.
Oh, this is just so good. This is just very darn good. Okay. So, I will be getting rid of these Reckoner Bankbusters. Felden will never be able to attack me anymore forever. Like that is like Felden is out of the equation, you know? Take action, yes. Underground River you can go. I still have a freaking make disappear here, you know? Let's do it like this. Let's just freaking do it like this. Alrighty. They can attack me for a 2 here. They're going for the Kaito. They're not. They're going face. Oh, they're going for the Kaito. What are you doing? What are you doing? Decide. Stop your little dance. Stop your dancing. This is just so amazing. Everything about this is just so freaking amazing.
Let's make this quick. Sacrifices
Which one are you sacking, my friend? Come on, sack the Felden. Sack the Felden. Yes! Freaking yes! Oh, baby! Okay.
You can't fight with
We're still alright here, you know? Depending on what they do, we're still freaking alright. What are you attacking? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? You must be joking, right? You must be freaking joking, right? Okay, alrighty. Oh, freaking righty. So, we can't afford to do this now.
I've got the technological edge.
Doing this as well. Doing this now. Using the Liliana. Boom, baby! Get out of here, Mono Red! If the fruit of the day wasn't a blackberry already, I would make it the freaking Granny Smith red apples because I just chewed you down, baby. Get freaking out of here. This was what I was prepared for. Not the freaking 25-minute match that we had in the first round. Not the freaking mono blue matchup. No, baby. This dirty freaking Dimir without any Mind Splice apparatus. Oh, the master of Dimir rises from his watery grave to crush you all down because I am the cream of Dimir. I told you that the first game was absolute madness, my friends. 3 games in 40 minutes. Yes, that is true. That is right. That is all there was today. But also, I am recording at least 2 videos every single freaking day right now, so I can go to Prague and still give you a video. And also, my girlfriend is leaving for some days, and I will have to take care of 2 dogs, which I have never done all alone without the help of anyone. And that is why I decided I'd rather not record in that time, so I will have 2 videos every single day in the pipeline from now on out. And yeah, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of hard work, but it totally freaking is worth it because I want to bring you a fresh new video every single day. If there maybe will be one day where a video will be missing, that would be crazy because like I already have recorded videos until the 22nd now, so for the next 4 days already. And yeah, that means that I only have to do like 13 more videos in a week, which should be absolutely possible. And yeah, I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons and members that keep the lights on here at MTG Malone's Ice Head On! And of course, to my sponsor Ultimate Guard that makes it possible that I can go crazy and go to Prague this freaking month, which is amazing because I've never been there and I will be meeting Andrea Mengucci, one of my true heroes. Oh, grazie mille, Ultimate Guard. So please remember, my friends, to put a little Maloney dancing shadow down below in the comments if you are still here. And also, if you're waking up tomorrow morning and you see that beautiful, beautiful face of yours in the mirror, that all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.